Okay, so welcome back. And now, today we're going to start talking about radians. Okay, so radians is a measurement of an angle. Okay, it's another unit of measurement used to measure angles. So we have degrees that we've been using quite a bit. And now we're going to introduce another measurement of angles called radians. Now, what is a radian? By definition, a radian is given by the sector of a circle. So we take a circle, and it's the angle of it's the measurement of the central angle such that the arc length of the circle that's intersected by the radius, the radii that make up the central angle, measures the same length as the radius. So when this arc length measures the same as the radius, then the measurement of the angle of the central angle when that occurs, or in that case, is defined as 1 radian. Okay? Now, the other thing too is, okay, how many radians does it take? Well, what we find is that if we keep doing the radians, right, we find that we start getting a relationship. So if we start adding pieces of the pi, right, 1 radian, then we add another radian, then we add another radian, and we go all the way through, what we find is we are able to get 6 of these, right? So we can fit 6 of these and then a smidge. Okay? So we can put about 6 of these wedges in here, and then we've got a little bit left over, which is about 0.28, right? But what it turns out to be is we find that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. So if we fit in all the way across 180 degrees, this would be equal to pi radians. Okay? Which means that we can figure out a unit factor, a conversion factor for this. If we divide both of these sides by 180, right? Not degrees, but just 180. What do we get? We get pi over 180 radians is equal to 1 degree. So there's one conversion factor. Okay? Now, the other conversion factor is to, incidentally, this turns out to be what? Approximately 0.01745. 0.1745 radians equals 1 degree. There's your conversion factor. Okay. Now the other conversion factor is we could divide both sides by pi, right? So if we divide both sides by pi instead, so let's go back here, and instead of dividing both sides by 180, let's divide both sides by pi. Well, if we do that, we get 1 radian is equal to 180 degrees over pi, which then we get 1 radian equals what? Approximately, and again, we're using 4 significant digits here, and we're going to use our rule of thumb, or that we talked about earlier, to the hundredths place. So that's 57.30. So approximately 57.30 degrees. Okay, so there's our conversion factors. Okay? But you definitely also want to remember or actually not this one, I'm sorry, wrong one. It's not what I wanted to box. What you should remember is this one. Okay? Pi radians equals 180 degrees, or, well, if 180 degrees is pi radians, well, the other one you definitely want to remember, which will also be helpful, is that 2 pi radians equals 360 degrees, right? A whole revolution of a circle. So 1 revolution of a circle is pi radians. So instead of thinking about going from 0 to 360, now what we might be able to do is, in radians, talk about, hey, going from 0 to 2 pi radians. Okay? Okay, that's it. So have a great day. I'll see you next time.